Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Last night, Charity, the Bachelorette, chose Dotun, and he proposed, and she said yes. She said yes a million times, and now she's actually retweeting a bad edit claim. Now, I can't imagine everything's a bad edit. Charity has, and God bless, we love Charity, but she does this thing that annoys me. She'll retweet things and have commentary on her Twitter, her X, whatever the hell it's called, and then you won't know what she was addressing. This happens in my comment sections where people would be like, oh my gosh, Dave, I completely disagree with your point. And I'll be like, I just had a 20-minute long video. I don't even know what point you're talking about. So Charity retweets the bad edit claim, but we have no idea what part of the bad edit she thinks existed. Maybe it is her mom having a good faith conversation with her, and maybe it was edited to make it look like her mom didn't want her to choose Dotun. We're not sure. Either way, it looks like Charity, for the most part, has had a good experience through this process as it stands right now. Do me a solid. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals for stand-up show updates. Thursday, I'm in Seattle, so if you haven't heard, go buy your tickets right now. Seattle. You go to the link in my bio on Instagram has the tickets and a link in the comment section below. I'm also live on Patreon if you want behind the scenes content, a real look at my thought process as I go into making all these videos. And if you ever have any aspirations to be a YouTuber, I think joining the Patreon will be a good glimpse at the behind the scenes working. And also every afternoon, Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to play 3 clips from Good Morning America that deal with Charity's first interview post getting engaged, and then I'm going to share what she said. Plus, she just posted for the first time. All of her friends are saying, I'm crying, this is amazing. She just posted in her sparkly popcorn ceiling dress. We'll get to that. I'm craving popcorn now. We'll get to that in a second. Let's see the different clips here. So Dotun says, I will never be able to express how grateful I am for the forces that brought us together. As you guys know, Dotun, we haven't heard too much of his story. He wasn't even supposed to be on this season. He was a last-minute replacement, so good for him.
Charity's journey coming to a fairy tale ending.
It's Charity Lawson. Will you marry me?
Giving her final rose and heart to Dotun. Charity and Dotun talking to GMA moments after the epic finale.
Congratulations, you two. How does it feel to be engaged?
Oh my gosh, I mean.
Hard to put into words, obviously like a big shift from just a few months ago of not being engaged, but it couldn't have went down better.
That final rose ceremony, the words that both of you all spoke to each other sounded like wedding vows.
You have made me feel adored and validated and wanted. And to receive that from a woman of your caliber, Charity.
I saw a man that respected me.
All right, and then he has the moment where he realizes he's not getting broken up with, right? There's always that moment where it's like, she's telling me things in past tense. Are we no longer together? He has that great sigh of relief, and then he proposes. And then here they are discussing that Charity is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Dotun surprising Charity with something they can both look forward to.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I am so happy to be the one to tell you that you're going to be on Dancing with the Stars, baby.
How
You
cool.
get to hold one of these.
Oh my gosh, stop
Dang.
it. I'm also dressed like it, so this
You
might
really
be
are.
like,
That's-
are we manifesting
That's a
that I
foreshadow.
might?
She's going to crush it. She's going to crush it.
Thank you, baby.
Dotun surprised
So there it is, folks. Dotun surprised Charity with the Mirror Ball trophy before she competes. Very excited for her. And so that's what we have from Good Morning America. Here's what Charity reposted. Someone said that was an awful edit. Truly awful. Now, this was said at 6:05 p.m., so I'm assuming this was in the, what I have to do the math on what time zone we're in here for what she was talking about. My guess is it had to do with Charity's parents. But someone said, what part are you feeling was a bad edit? Speak on it, Charity. And no one really knows what exactly it was. So either way, we're happy for Charity. Here's her post that she just released in this last hour. Within all my senses, I knew. How grateful am I to discover a love that cannot be replicated. This was in no way an easy journey, but through it all, grace. You have shown me in the most healthy way how to receive and love fully again. I cannot wait to take on this life with you. Here's to living out our very own real life fairy tale. I love you. Now, I do not doubt their love. I'm not cynical at all. With that said, we know that these relationships, majority of the time, don't work out. Blake and Katie, Caitlyn and Sean. I mean, it's just one tale as old as time, right? They're hard to work out. But Joelle Fletcher, still with her, guys. So there are examples of when it does work out. And by the way, we have received news that Piper and Brendan Moraes are no longer together. This is Piper's latest photo here. Island life. She's on vacation or taking photos on vacation. And it's pretty clear that she is no longer with Brandon Moraes, which, by the way, or Brendan Moraes, either way, they probably have been broken up for a long time. Their relationship never really hit that threshold that people cared enough for a statement or this or that, since they were essentially ostracized from the community. Could you say unjustly? I mean, it really depends on how you look at it. All right, and the audience online, I mean, you hate to see it, but Charity, if you're listening, don't take the cynicism from the audience and have that bother your relationship. It's just the fact that these relationships historically haven't worked out. Yours could be different. Absolutely. But out of 220 votes, 67 people think that they will break up after Dancing with the Stars, but during the next 12 months. And the least amount of people say they'll break up during Dancing with the Stars. And also people say get married and end up together. So there are just as many cynics as there are hopefuls out there. And we'll have to see how it all goes down. But now, like I've always said, the show doesn't start until the relationship doesn't start until it's public. Now it's public, and now we get to see how it all goes down. Charity Lawson gets engaged in The Bachelorette season 20, a man that I can love forever. So here's what she had to say about the engagement. While they haven't settled on a wedding date, Charity wants to have a 1.5-year engagement and thinks she and Dotun will tie the knot in 2025 or 2026. We're not really trying to have a super incredibly 17-year length engagement, the child and family therapist tells People. We obviously came here to find love, and we have successfully done that. So we're super happy to get our lives started. The couple will likely have 2 weddings, one traditional Nigerian affair to honor Dotun's heritage, and a standard American one. And by the way, we've looked up these Nigerian weddings. They look like a lot of fun. They look like a lot of fun. So have as many weddings as you want. I'm doing 2 different honeymoons. I don't care. We can't choose between this honeymoon or that honeymoon. Do both honeymoons. Be selfish. I definitely am open to having 2 weddings, Charity says. We'll see what that looks like. But me and Dotun talk a lot about the Nigerian wedding, and if ABC will film that one, so we'll see. Oh, by throwing it out there, I mean, how could ABC not film a Nigerian wedding? This sounds fantastic. What they should do is make sure that they've got the right production team that understands what aspects of a Nigerian wedding entail, the reception. And I could be wrong, but as far as I know, it involves a lot of throwing money at the couple as they're dancing as like a sign of prosperity. Do I have that right? I'm not trying to be insulting in any way. Let me tell you something. If people were throwing money at my wedding, I'd have one of those umbrellas upside down, and I'd just be like collecting the money like a dancer would, respectfully. So anyway, there she is. The comments are just people falling in love. Kat, oh, great. Now I'm crying again. Bachelorette said, beyond ecstatic for you too. So deserving. And look, this is why the show still exists, because we talk about all the aspects of the Bachelorette, and in the finale of the Bachelorette, what do? Well, they just bring down, they just keep the party rolling here. So they bring people that are going to be on Bachelor in Paradise, Kat, Izzo, Brooklyn. Can't wait to watch our girls' happy ending tonight. And then they actually had a photo. They had a video of, I guess they deleted it. They had a video last night of Rachel Recchia, who, by the way, very interesting that Zach Shellcross was in the audience, because then we saw Rachel Recchia was there as well, dancing with Brayden, who they will both be on Bachelor in Paradise. Here's Gabby and Gabby's new partner, Robbie Hoffman. Oh, here it is. There's Rachel Recchia dancing with Brayden. Brayden looks pretty good right there. So they look like they're having fun. I don't think they're dating. Pilot Pete's parents there. And then here, of course, Kat and Brooklyn again. So the ladies had a lot of fun last night. And we're happy to see that Charity's posting. Let's just do a quick check on Dotun and see if we have any posts from Dotun, because I'm not sure. I mean, it's got to be tough. Everyone's been like, oh, they haven't posted about each other yet. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, this is from a week ago. So we don't have Dotun posting today about their relationship. And you know what, Dotun? That's fine. Enjoy your relationship. Here, he posted 12 hours ago, and that's a wrap. Thank you all so much for what an amazing, life-changing journey. Clearly love you, baby. So there they are, folks. We'll have more updates as they come regarding their interviews and what's going on. We have a Caitlin Bristow, Jason Tartick update if you didn't see that. And also on today's, just so you guys can check this out, you've been watching patiently, on today's Bachelor Rush Hour, I'm going to be sharing clips of what former producers are saying was what it was like to work on The Bachelor. Watch this.
Sometimes what we do to the contestants is disturbing to you as a producer, just wrecking them, psychologically. But then the next season, somehow I turn around and be like, I don't give a shit.
Did I feel conflicted on The Bachelor? Not really, but that said, would I want my daughter to be on the show? Hell no.
All right, folks. So I'll have more of those interviews on today's Bachelor Rush Hour podcast this afternoon. Very fascinating stuff. It's going to be very interesting to listen to. And we'll be back with more content right after this.